Okay, so here we go. Whether it's Bengaluru turning whites, why is Rohit Juglan and Bharat Ramraj not in whites is the first question that one needs to ask. But will Bengaluru turn white for Virat Kohli? That's the point that we will be asking on today's show. Plenty of visuals have come from Bengaluru. I'd request Gargi to play some of those visuals. Is Bengaluru turning white? But before that, Bharat Ramraj, what's the weather like? I've been reading plenty that there is chance of rain.
Yeah, clouds are very angry. Since 1 o'clock, the clouds have been extremely angry. But fortunately, it has stayed that way. So no rains. But one can see a lot of clouds around. A lot of angry clouds. A lot of dark clouds on the horizon. Hopefully, it will stay away. But the traffic has been massive today. I was stuck in traffic for some 90 minutes. I don't know what exactly it is. Maybe a lot of Kohli fans are coming 90, 100 minutes. I was stuck in traffic. Usually it takes 40, 45 minutes. But today it took 1.5 hours to reach here. Only 15 minutes ago I reached because of this. I don't know. I've not seen this kind of traffic while coming to the Chinnaswamy Stadium. Uh, but as far as the clouds are concerned, hopefully it will stay away. So the clouds are very much angry and on the horizon.
Yeah, exactly. That is what I got from Rohit Juglan as well, who joins me from outside the Chinnaswamy. Gargi, if you could keep Rohit on full screen because he's right there. Rohit, over to you. बताइए क्या हो रहा है? Because Bharat Ramraj was also telling me about the traffic. आप भी बता रहे थे बहुत ट्रैफिक है. हाँ बताइए. All over to you.
बोले तो 7 किलोमीटर ट्रैवल करने के लिए सिर्फ 2 घंटे लगे हैं. 7 किलोमीटर, 7 किलोमीटर 2 आवर. तो इतना ज्यादा बुरा हाल है. लास्ट मुझे याद है वो लास्ट 1 किलोमीटर अगर आप देखोगे तो मैंने 25 मिनट्स में कवर किया है. बहुत सारे लोग बोल रहे थे आपको पैदल उतर कर आ जाना चाहिए, बट उस तरफ बारिश हो रही थी तो इसीलिए मैं कैमरा माइक वाइक सब देखना था, तो इसीलिए पैदल उतर कर भी नहीं आया, वरना 25 मिनट से तो कम लगता. बट अगर आप देखोगे यहाँ पे अगेन वो जो हम व्हाइट्स की बात कर रहे थे ना, दैट स्टिल मिसिंग. अभी तक वो मिसिंग है. अभी वो रेड और ब्लैक और गोल्ड ही आपको दिखेगा, जो मैंने विजुअल भी मैक्सिमम भेजे हैं. मैं खुद थोड़ा सा हैरान हूं जिन लोगों से मैंने यहाँ पर बात करी है. दे आर ऑल्सो सेइंग कि अभी वो क्रेज नहीं अभी अभी तक देखने को मिला है. इस ये जो शुरुआत हो रही है यहाँ पे. और अगर आप मेरे पीछे भी देख रहे हैं जितनी इमेजेस हैं आपको व्हाइट्स में बहुत कम लोग दिखेंगे. सो दैट्स द ओनली थिंग जो मुझे थोड़ा डिसअपॉइंट कर रही है अभी तक, बिकॉज हमने यहाँ पर काफी सारे मैचेस कवर किए हैं. भरत सर ने भी काफी सारे विजुअल्स भेजे हैं. मैंने खुद पर्सनली आकर यहाँ पर कई मैचेस कवर किए हैं. इस समय तक ये एटमॉस्फेयर बहुत क्रेजी हो जाता है चिन्नास्वामी में, नोइंग कि विराट कोहली के टेस्ट रिटायरमेंट के बाद दिस इज द फर्स्ट टाइम. और आरसीबी की टीम इतना अच्छा कर रही है, या तो आरसीबी की टीम भी अच्छा नहीं कर रही होती तो भी मैं समझता कि फैंस में एक डिसअपॉइंटमेंट है. दे आर डूइंग रियली वेल अवे फ्रॉम दी होम ग्राउंड, इन होम ग्राउंड. बट स्पेसिफिकली अगर आप देखोगे, अगर आप ये पूरा मैं आपको ये दिखाता हूँ रियल टाइम, अगर आप ये पूरी तस्वीर देखोगे, यू कैन हार्डली फाइंड एनीवन जिसको आप बोलो कि नहीं यार ये देखो बंदा व्हाइट्स में है. सारे के सारे आपको वही रेड और ब्लैक में देखने को मिल रहे हैं. ये मुझे थोड़ा सा ये लग रहा है, और वही कॉमन तस्वीरें हैं अभी तक. सो यस, लोग यहाँ पर जर्सीज सेल कर रहे हैं. लोगों ने बोला है कि 300-400 जर्सीज हम सेल आउट कर चुके हैं. मैंने एक दो जो हॉकर्स थे यहाँ पे उनसे भी बात करी है. वो ये बता रहे थे कि हमने इतनी यहाँ पर जो है वो जर्सीज बेची है. बट अगर आप यहाँ पर भी देखोगे तो इट्स ऑल अबाउट दी रेड एंड ब्लैक. उस तरफ भी, रोड के उस तरफ भी अगर आप देखोगे तो इट्स ऑल रेड एंड ब्लैक. और क्योंकि हम हिंदी में भी साइमल्टेनियसली हैं तो वहां पर भी मैंने लगातार यही बात करी है पिछले 1 घंटे से कि व्हाइट्स में लोग देखने को नहीं मिल रहे उस तरीके से जो हमने सोचा था कि इट विल बी अ ग्रैंड जेस्टर फॉर विराट कोहली. बट स्टिल मैं मानता हूं कि अभी भी 2 घंटे हैं, चीजें बदल सकती है. ये चिन्नास्वामी है, यहाँ पे कुछ भी हो सकता है. तो आई एम अगेन वेरी होपफुल. मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है कि लोग शायद हमारी तरह जैम में फंसे होंगे और वो भी फ्रस्ट्रेट हो रहे होंगे ऑटो में बैठकर. और उनमें वो, मैं जब हिंदी का लाइव कर रहा था लोग बोल रहे थे आपकी एनर्जी नहीं दिखाई दे रही है. मैंने कहा 2 घंटे 7 किलोमीटर के लिए बैठो ऑटो में, तुम्हारी एनर्जी गोल हो जाएगी. तो जैसे ही मैं यहाँ पर आया हूँ फिर अगेन दैट एनर्जी यहाँ पर आके आपको वो फील होती है. बट अगेन मैं वही देखना चाहता हूँ दैट व्हाइट जर्सीज मुझे क्यों नहीं देखने को मिल रही है बहुत ज्यादा. अभी देखिए 2 लोग आ रहे हैं, इन्होंने व्हाइट जर्सी पहनी हुई तो बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है देखकर. बट अगेन वही आपको ढूंढना पड़ रहा है. मुझे नहीं लग रहा था कि आज मुझे ढूंढना पड़ेगा कि व्हाइट जर्सीज में कौन होगा कौन नहीं होगा. बोलिए था.
I was also actually expecting to see everyone to turn up in white. I'm quite sad that
white or not? You are an RCB fan. Why are you not in white? You are a disgrace.
I am partly white. I'm wearing white and blue. So
what is wrong with you? You and Gargi. What is this? Rohit, I can understand. Not an RCB fan. But what about you and Gargi? Come on.
I have the white jersey inside my bag. I have the jersey inside my bag. मैं माहौल देखूंगा, पलट जाऊंगा.
वो तो फिर कल जैसे रोहित शर्मा जैसे ऑटोग्राफ कराओगे तुम्हारा बुद्धि मुझे पता है वो सॉलिड है. वो अच्छा बुद्धि है. But Gargi,
No, but-
Bharat, both you should be in whites. Yes, Gargi, over to you.
But I think there might be a logistical problem there because not everyone might have the white jersey. Just like I don't have the Indian
300
white
रुपया
jersey.
खरीदो, इतना एफर्ट दो, खरीदो, खुद का प्लेयर के लिए खरीदो, इतना क्या है, खरीद लो.
That's true. That's true. Now you can see some of them wearing white jerseys, but I thought this would be something that would be revolutionary with the kind of traction this was getting on social media. Huge media houses picking it up, celebrities picking it up, and obviously fan pages talking about how we're all going to turn up in white jerseys. I thought at that point it would become hazardous for the players because they would not be able to see once the ball had gone up in the air, and they wouldn't be able to sight the ball, that it would be that white. But clearly it's not. I'm quite surprised that it's not. I thought this was going to be one of those things, but I'm glad that we are resuming the IPL with this match because look at the crowd. RCB crowd in Bangalore, in Bengaluru never ever disappoints. And I'm sorry for the amount of traffic that there is already, but at the same time, can you believe how many people show up for this match? It's
Yeah,
incredible.
Bharat, ये बताओ, I think half of these or 90% of these people don't have tickets. That's why they are not wearing whites. These are not the fans who have tickets. Am I right, Bharat? These are fans who have just lined up on the streets. The fans who have tickets will not come by 5 o'clock. Yes, over to you.
Yeah, maybe, or it could be something like they already have bought some Royal Chinese Bangalore's shirts in the past, jerseys in the past. So you don't want to go and buy another white shirt. When I came here, obviously I'm inside a small park which is between the two stands. When I came here inside the small park, I saw some for 4 or 5 white jerseys, maybe out of 50. I saw 4 or 5 white jerseys. That is what I would say. So yes, it is very much less. Yeah, maybe it is just because they already, well, some of them already bought this Royal Challengers Bangalore jerseys and they don't want to buy another white one. I am not very sure because it's around 15-20 minutes I came here, but mostly I'm seeing Royal Challengers Bangalore shirts even inside the park here.
Okay, so yes, Kaban Park. Sir, Sharat Chandra, yes, Kaban
No,
Park
no,
is
no,
where he
not
is.
Kaban Park. It's not Kaban Park. Yeah, it's
Where are
small
you?
park
Where are you at the moment? Batao.
between the two stands. There is one small park. I will show it here. There are some
Two
fans around.
stands, he's right there. So Rohit, people are asking every time. Bharat has said that the dark clouds have stayed away. No rain. Give us a rain update. Lot of people asking about rain. Rohit, you're on mute. हाँ जी.
जी. तो बोलिए ना, ये अगर आप थोड़ा आसमान की तस्वीर देखोगे, एक तो हवा काफी चल रही है. मैंने जो विजुअल्स भेजे हैं ग्राउंड के बाहर से, वो फ्लैग्स अगर आप देखोगे उधर जो वो 5 या 6 फ्लैग्स लगे हुए हैं, वो काफी वेव कर रहे हैं. तो इट्स डस्की एंड इट्स विंडी. अगर आप देखोगे अभी तक, कल जब मैं आज सुबह लैंड किया हूं यहाँ पे, तब भी बारिश हो रही थी. कल भी बारिश हुई है जो लोगों ने बताया है. एंड एट दिस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम, यस, बारिश का कोई आसार नहीं लग रहा है. ना ही हवा में वो, मतलब अगर आप देखो, चिलीनेस नहीं है कि भाई आपको वो ठंडी ठंडी हवा बहती हुई नजर आ रही हो, वो चीज भी नहीं है. बट ओवरऑल अगर आप देखोगे तो आपको मेरे हिसाब से ये समझ में आएगा कि 7 बजे के बाद ये बोला गया है कि देयर इज अ चांस. और मैंने लोकल से भी, जो ऑटो में मैं बैठकर आ रहा था, उनसे भी मैंने बात करी भैया से, तो वो भी यही कह रहे थे कि यस, देयर इज अ पॉसिबिलिटी कि आपको वो बारिश उस समय पर देखने को मिल सकती है. हो सकता है बहुत थोड़ी सी बारिश हो, बट बिकॉज ड्रेनेज सिस्टम यहाँ का इतना बढ़िया है कि मैं ये कहने से बचूंगा कि मैच वॉश आउट हो जाएगा. क्योंकि लास्ट टाइम भी मैं यहाँ पर था, आरसीबी वर्सेस सीएसके गेम, विराट कोहली और फैफ ने थोड़ा सा स्टार्ट दिया था, फिर बहुत तेज बारिश हुई थी 20-25 मिनट्स के लिए. बट आफ्टर दैट विद इन हाफ एन आवर सारी चीजें सॉर्ट आउट कर ली गई थी. दैट द क्रेडिट गोज टू द ड्रेनेज सिस्टम एंड द केएफसी, जिन्होंने इतनी बढ़िया, जो इतना मॉडर्न सिस्टम यहाँ पर लगाया हुआ है कि पूरी दुनिया इसको देख सकती है और सीख सकती है. सो इस वजह से मैं थोड़ा बचूंगा कि मैच कितना खराब होगा, क्या खराब होगा. बट यस, देयर आर चांसेस ऑफ रेन. और वेदर एप्स भी ये बता रही है. और जैसा मैंने बोला, यहाँ का अगर आप आसमान भी देखोगे थोड़ा सा, तो थोड़ी सी डस्कीनेस आपको ये बताएगी. और थोड़ा सा जो विंडी नेचर है वो आपको ये बताएगा कि देयर इज अ पॉसिबिलिटी कि बारिश हो सकती है. और सुबह से ऐसा ही मौसम है. ऐसा नहीं है कि अभी आते आते ऐसा हो गया है. सुबह से इसी तरह का मौसम है. बोलिए था.
Okay, Fitmang, Bharat sir, why are you not wearing white jersey? Not fair. Nice. Bharat, public complaints. So you must address it. Toss will become a lottery, chasing advantage. Priyanshu, how would be the pitch? Pavan Suresh, plenty of questions. Today's weather is fast bowlers delight. Debayon, allow traffic police. They will fill up with white jerseys. Champion comments coming. Gargi, over to you. Le lo yaar. Mute.
Oh my bad. This traffic police comment is gold. I'm sure there are already multiple, or let's say, I've seen like 5 traffic police pass by just now in the visuals that Rohit is showing us. I'm sure
These are
there are. These are
beautiful.
great visuals, and I'm very surprised that Rohit is getting such good internet, because this is right outside
Even Bharat,
the gate where players enter.
even Bharat, absolute. The moment I said he's disappeared, Bharat, come back.
No, but
I'm just I was just trying to ensure that like one can see the fans behind me. That's all, because there are
No,
some fans
your
actually
internet
fans.
is also very good today. Touch wood. Your internet is also absolutely crystal clear. Yes, Gary, go ahead.
Yes, but I'm glad that we're getting great internet from both reporters. Maybe because the team bus might have not come in yet. Maybe that could be one of the reasons why. But this is what are these comments? Oh yeah, oh, what's that? A little bit of peanuts, or is that popcorn? Not sure what that is. But great entertainment and great snacks for Bengaluru fans.
Yeah, I mean, had I been there, I would have bought it and had it, not for you. So, looks what? Rohit Bhai not wearing white jersey. Rohit Bhai has his white jersey. Yesterday, he got it signed by the other Rohit Bhai. He got
Rohit
it
Bhai
signed
is
by
waiting.
He got it signed by Rohit Sharma with his name there. Abhijit got it signed by Neeraj Chopra. So our reporters are all champions. So they have all got it signed. Abhijit has taken Neeraj's that paper, the tag, the number tag,
Oh,
specially yes,
wow.
specifically signed to Abhijit. वो champion है. Bharat
Wow.
sir chosen a different location altogether. Smart. Yes. Did you not know? Come on, boss. You didn't know.
Very good.
That's the
Traffic
traffic
police.
police. That's the jersey people want to wear. Get them there. Get them there. Good that Kannadigas are allowing Rohit Bhai talk Hindi. Boss, come on, boss. मैंने भरत
रोहित
सर
रोहित कोई दिक्कत
रोहित
तो
सर
नहीं हुई
सुन
वहाँ?
रहे तुमको Kannadigas are allowing you to talk Hindi. भाई डेंजरस लोग है यहाँ पे. Anyway.
आई थिंक फॉर मी मेरे लिए वो लोग हमेशा से मतलब मुझे कभी भी ऐसा नहीं लगा कि आई एम बीइंग ट्रीटेड डिफरेंटली. ना तो मेरी कोई इंग्लिश बहुत इतनी जबरदस्त है कि मैं बहुत फ्लुएंसी के साथ उसे बोल सकता हूँ. मुझे अपनी हिंदी पर ही गर्व है और मुझे कभी यहाँ पर कोई ऐसा डिस्कम्फर्ट महसूस नहीं हुआ कि मुझे ये बोला जा रहा हो कि नहीं आप हमसे कन्नडिगा में सवाल करेंगे या इंग्लिश में सवाल करेंगे तो ही जवाब देंगे, हिंदी में बात नहीं करेंगे. मैं जिनसे भी बात कर रहा हूँ हिंदी में ही बात कर रहा हूँ. हाँ, अनटिल एंड अनलेस मुझे कुछ कम्युनिकेशन क्लियर नहीं हो पा रहा है तो मैं किसी दूसरी भाषा का प्रयोग कर रहा हूँ. बट आई डोंट थिंक ऐसा कुछ है. हर जगह पर थोड़ी बहुत दिक्कतें होती है, वो हर जगह आप जाएंगे तो उस तरह के जिसे आप बोले फ्रिंज एलिमेंट्स होते हैं. बट इट्स नॉट अबाउट कि आप उसके बेसिस पे पूरे स्टेडियम और उसके पास का जो माहौल है उसको इस तरीके से बता दें. सो आई थिंक मेरे को तो हमेशा से बहुत प्यार बहुत मोहब्बत मिली है यहाँ पर आकर.
Rupayan is saying 7 to 11:30 p.m. weather. Bharat, what is the evening weather? Rohit said there is chance of rain. What is the evening weather?
Yeah, I don't think you need to see even the weather app. What I would say is in Bangalore over the last few days, it has been raining after 6:37 p.m. So generally around that time,
That's
if it doesn't rain, then it's an indicator that you may not get rain on that particular day. Yesterday, it rained at around 11:30 p.m. But usually, it starts to rain at around 7:30. That has been the case over the last 1 week or last couple of weeks. Hopefully, it will stay away. As I always note, the weather in Bangalore is very very unpredictable. It is similar to what you get in at Melbourne
that's
or
good.
all. You never know. I'm standing
That's
here.
good.
In the next 5 minutes, it might start to rain. That's how the weather in Bangalore is. Uh, but mostly, I think it will rain at around 6:37 p.m. here in Bangalore.
Let me ask a different question to Gargi. Gargi, resumption of IPL after the Pakistan India tensions, all that happened across the border. The government of India dealt with it beautifully. The IPL governing council and the BCCI dealt with it really well. They took a proactive stand. Resumption happening. Do you think the tournament will get back the same zing, the same buzz, the same kind of verve? You're confident of that?
100%. Very, very confident. I don't think Indian citizens were ever concerned for their own safety, because the Indian army and the Jawans, and salute to them for the way that they have protected us. Because even while the IPL was suspended, or let's say Even while there were the few matches that happened while the tensions were super high, none of us ever felt any kind of security threat or whatever, because they were doing such a great job protecting the nation. And at this point as well, I don't think there's any threat. Today's crowd is proof of that. Today's crowd is proof of the fact that after almost a warlike situation broke out between the two neighboring countries, people are still feeling very safe. And look at the amount of crowd that has thronged outside of the Chinnaswamy Stadium. So I don't think when it comes to the IPL, there will ever be a question of whether or not fans will turn up. They will always turn up.
Bharat, Kolkata Knight Riders last 5 times wins against Bengaluru in Bengaluru. Does that kind of give them a hope, or Bengaluru has had a great season? Before I go back to Rohit.
Usually KKR have had an upper hand here, but one has to always remember the personnel have changed. When new players have come in, it's not like over a period of time you will have the same kind of players. Yes, RCB might have also lost a little bit of momentum. They had such good momentum over those 4 or 5 weeks, that suddenly this particular break of 10 days, suddenly RCB might have lost a little bit of momentum. Josh Hazelwood is still not here. So that is a little bit of hole in RCB's attack, because he was the one who turned out to be that fulcrum of the pace attack, someone who could bowl the slog over, someone who was watching the feet of the batter so well, who was getting bounced. So I think that would be a massive hole in RCB's lineup. So that could give KKR a little bit of hope. But still, you expect with the way RCB have been playing over the last 4 or 5 weeks, I think they might start as slight favorites.
Rohit, without Josh Hazelwood coming to the cricket, do you think Kolkata Knight Riders has a major opportunity? Without Hazelwood, Bengaluru bowling, is it a tad problematic? Because Kolkata has most of their players, all of their players back except Moeen Ali.
I think Gorilla, because Josh Hazelwood, yes, it's gonna be a big miss for them. But what I was getting as of now, that he'll be here for the next game. On the 23rd game, I think he will be here most probably. They're denying us any exact date because of the obvious reasons. They don't telling us the exact date that when Josh Hazelwood will be here. But as far as I think missing him in this squad is concerned, yes, it's a very critical point, because he was the one bowler who, apart from that Mumbai Indians game, haven't seen any bad day as far as RCB is concerned. So for me, I think his presence in the squad, someday we're seeing Bhuvneshwar Kumar doing really well. Some days it's really off. One of the spinners doing almost really good as Krunal Pandya as far as Krunal is concerned. So yes, 2-3 good games for him. But wicket column doesn't showing you that, how good he's been. So yes. So, yes, apart, if you talk about the bowlers, from bowlers perspective, yes, it's going to be a very difficult task, for a Lungi Angidi, or a Noam Tusara to, bowl, to do what exactly Josh Hazelwood is doing. So yes, there is a chance, if you talk about that particular thing, Buryada.
Okay. Gargi, set up the game, because from the perspective of Bengaluru, you win this, you're through. From the perspective of KKR, that lifeline is very thin. For 2% probability, all they need to do is win everything and then depend on other teams. So it's a massive game. The stakes are really high. Bengaluru wins this, they can start thinking we will make the top 2. So that's going to open up for them. The top 2 positions will open up for Bangalore if they kind of win this. So set it up for me.
Yeah, I'm not seeing a lot happening here for KKR. Last match as well, they lost. It was at the Eden Gardens against CSK. So we were already talking about a do or die situation. And after 3 good wins, good dominant wins from KKR, where we saw that they completely turned the game around, I don't think at this point there's any chance of KKR making it to the playoffs. Already there were so many permutations and combinations involved, and now it's just next to impossible for KKR to make it to the playoffs. And someone got a tattoo of Virat Kohli on the, and more. The team song also tattooed on them. Wow, the dedication is unreal for RCB fans. Look at that. There are more. Oh, that's Virat's childhood picture. That's Virat's childhood picture. What else? My goodness.
That was the 2016 moment when he lifted, when he scored that 50 match-winning knock in Eden Gardens. And after that, these are the teams: 2011 team, 2024 T20 World Cup team, and the Champions Trophy team.
Wow. Wow.
He's the guy from Odisha, and I saw him in multiple games. He was there in the Ranji Trophy game also. At that point of time, I also sent this, visual of him, being tattooed. And after that, that Champions Trophy lineup is the only addition from that video.
Wow.
Very nice.
I mean,
That's the team song. That's the team song.
Gajab. Absolutely Gajab. No question. No question.
but yes, going
That's
back
for
to
the
the
real.
match,
This is beautiful. This is genuine fandom. And he's
Yeah.
also got his white shirt. Bharat, what's happening? Is your team going through tonight? Or what's happening?
As I said, they're slight favorites. So I would back RCB to win. Obviously, Josh Hazelwood is not playing. That is going to be a blow. But I have to add that it's not my team. I'm very much neutral here. So just want to add that point. I'm very much neutral. It is Gargi's team out of the four. So I think she has to add some point about fandom, about being a fan.
Come on, Gargi, go for it.
I have told you already. RCB were in my top 4, and this time around, I think they're going to win it. I think they're going to win the title. Now, this might be an overreach. Esala Kapnamdu. See, he's sure that RCB will win it this time. But when it comes to tonight's game, I'm giving RCB the upper hand. 100%. There's no chance KKR is beating RCB tonight.
Rohit, give us one more update. Okay, he's gone to the audio. Okay, Rohit, back to you. Gargi, full screen, Rohit. Give us one more. I can see some white shirts there. Virat. Those visuals that we are playing. Rohit, one more update. Exactly what's going on. Mute. Hello. तुमने हिंदी को ऑन करके रखा है. इसको ये करो. ये भी नया तरीका है. हिंदी, English.
That's me. Okay, so let me start it from the very from the very start where the line starts. So from here you can see that it's either casuals or the proper RCB black and gold or red, whatever you can see. But look at this now. From here onwards, you won't see. Still, I'm finding, and still I'm not getting anything as far as the white jerseys are concerned. So you can see the black and gold, the black, red and gold, not the white ones. So that you can see. From here, again, these visuals I filmed earlier. So these 4 and 5 family members are there from the very start. At least from when I reached there, they were right before me. And you can see these 3 gentlemen having this white jersey. And I think that all of them are, blue and red. No one in the white jersey. Where are the white jerseys? White jerseys. No, I don't understand Kannada, sir. Well, where is the white jersey? I'm asking. Where's the white jersey? You got the white jersey? No. You saw the 2 white jerseys?
Yeah, there's clearly an overwhelming smattering of red and gold at the moment.
Yes.
There's way more Bengaluru traditional jersey than. I think Bharat's right that why would you spend money for one particular game? These things are expensive unless you buy a pirated one for 300-400 rupees.
Yeah, but most of them are buying the 300-400 ones only. So I don't think that it will cost them very heavy, and plus the emotions they carry for Virat Kohli, I think 300 doesn't make any sense for me.
Exactly.
But they are paying. But they are paying heavy amounts to just come here. People came here from Odisha, different parts of Karnataka, from very far away villages of Karnataka, and they must have spent, I think, 300-400 or at least 1,000 rupees just to commute. So there you can see those 2 boys also in the Virat white jersey. But it's just costing them 300. It's not a very big amount. I'm not saying that go buy 5,000 rupees Adidas original jerseys, or a fan replica which will cost around something 3,000 rupees. So it's not like that. As far as these are jerseys, and I was having a word with one jersey seller here. He said that I already sold 300 jerseys, and he's costing around, I think, 2 jerseys for 500 rupees.
think
So
about it.
that's
It would
nothing.
have been a real
Two jerseys.
Gargi, think about it. If the stadium turned up half white at least, not full, I'll go to Bharat on that. Imagine a white ball cricket IPL turning up half white. It would have been a global spectacle of the highest proportions. Your thoughts? Yeah, Gargi, question for you.
Okay, me. I thought you said you'll go to Bharat. But exactly what I was talking about with the kind of traction that it was getting on social media, I was actually hoping, I was actually dying to see this one, see Chinnaswamy turn white tonight. I
देख लो भाई,
really,
नहीं हो रहा अभी तक भी. Sorry, sorry, sorry,
really,
sorry, sorry.
yeah, no worries. I really wanted it to happen, and I'm quite sad that it did not. But in case there is a surprise and everyone is carrying an extra jersey and they just change it when Virat walks in or something like that, maybe that's a surprise that we're waiting for. I'm just overreaching at this point. But if something like that happens, it will be a global spectacle. I think that would have been the story of the night if that had happened. Apart from this man who's tattooed in Virat Kohli, all cricket mementos. This man himself is a cricket memento. But at the same time, I wish that it had happened. Unfortunately, it has not. Not many yet. Maybe the point that you said that a lot of people who actually have the tickets might show up later, so they might be wearing white jerseys. Let's see.
Bharat, your thoughts on this? Because more than the match, for me, it was about the spectacle that one was about to witness. It would have added two different layers to the IPL if this whole white thing happened tonight. Are you still hopeful, Bharat, in the next couple of hours? Because it's still 5:30 at the moment. So you still have 2 hours for the game to begin. Are you still hopeful that at least a third of the stadium will turn up in whites?
Oh, not very sure. Here also, I'm seeing mostly the typical quintessential RCB jerseys only. Very few white shirts around me in the small park. So between these two stands, so I'm not very hopeful that you'll see one third of the stadium in whites. Maybe somewhere 1/4 or 1/5 on those lines, because out of 50 or 60, I've seen only 4 or 5 are wearing whites. So I'm not very hopeful. Maybe it just tells you that T20 cricket is now the king of cricket. Maybe people don't think too much about Test cricket. They're just thinking about T20 cricket, and that is why you're seeing all these RCB jerseys around.
Correct. Last, let's take some questions because 6:30 Rohit Juglan and Bharat Ramraj will be back with the live show. Hopefully by then some more whites. Today KKR might be favorite because of spin duo Rupa and Gohan Yogi. Spin now, whether not really conducive for that also, we'll take that. Fans don't want Virat to exit from red ball. That's why less white jerseys. Acha, that is, he's flipped it around. Vaibhav Taragi, not bad. Weather for today not great. Who's this? Sanjit Bardhan Vlogs. विराट के लिए 400-500 रुपया तो खर्च कर ही सकते हो यार. फिट मंक. Ripon Ghosh weather update. Bharat, has the weather changed or it's still the same? Dark clouds.
Exactly same. Clouds are around, a lot of dark clouds, but these are very still clouds. So there is no real rain for the last 5 hours at least. So that is how it is. Maybe at around 7 p.m. you might see a little bit of rain. 6:37 p.m. If it doesn't come, there's usually an indicator in Bangalore or the last couple of weeks that you won't get rain.
Gargi, it will be a real bummer if all this hype around the restart gets spoiled by rain. You don't want this. You don't want this. And suppose it happens, the question will be asked, why is this match not being moved away?
I knew you would get to that. I knew you would get to that, but that's a completely different situation that's unfolding at the moment when it comes to the final being bounced off of between Ahmedabad and Kolkata. But at the same time, you don't want rain tonight. You want a good, smooth IPL resumption after everything that has happened already. There's been quite a lot of delay in the schedule. We are all looking forward to the England series. I think at this point, that's the focus when it comes to the players as well, the BCCI. And you just want the IPL to go on, happen smoothly, and then we can focus on some real good quality test cricket. But before that, even if it rains tonight, I'm not too worried about the game not happening. I think even if it rains, we will see a full game because of how good the Chinnaswamy drainage is. So I'm not worried about weather at all tonight.
Rohit, expecting a full game because of the drainage system and everything. Expecting a full game. Can we say that as we close the show that whatever happens there should be a full game?
I think until and unless it will be raining around all 3 hours, then it will be really difficult. Like I remember a game in 2022, India versus South Africa. It was a 5-match series at that point of time, and 4 games played, 2-2 squares series level. But the last game held here, and it wasn't possible for them to bowl a single ball on that day because it was raining for 3 hours. I was here in the 2022 again in Ranji Trophy final between Madhya Pradesh and Mumbai. And at that day also there was rain. Last year I was also here, so that day it also rains on that day. But you see almost, I think after 30-40 minutes, they'll will definitely start the game if there's a rain interruption of half an hour or more than 1 hour also. Because of the, the suction systems under the ground. They are really good, damn good there. And, so that's why I'm very hopeful that if it's a 1 hour rain also, it won't affect that much in this particular game.
Let's close it. Very dissatisfaction. He means dissatisfied that the fans can't buy 300 rupees white jersey, can buy tickets and spend so much on travel. I mean, why the hell are you guys referring yourself as Virat fans? This guy's angry. He's clearly angry. I mean, now come on, boss. They are fans. Why are you wanting to push them? They're also Virat fans. Don't get angry with them. Trivia, May 17, 2008, actually RCB played RR. Okay. So again, it's RCB versus someone. Adventure travel, yes. When will team buses come? Rohit Juglan, Bharat Ramraj, what time do the team buses usually come?
I think 5:45 to 5:50.
Okay.
Bharat will tell.
5:45 to 5:50 says Rohit Juglan. Update on Hazelwood. He just said that next week he's expected to come. They've not
next weekend.
That's the update on Josh Hazelwood. Rain update, we've given you 20 times already. Final question. Okay, let's take closing comments. So, because I'm not going to do the 6:30 show, I'll start with Bharat Ramraj. Bharat, you've said RCB favorites, marginal favorites. Is that right? So, your bet is RCB against KKR tonight. Bharat Ramraj, I'll start with you.
Yeah, I would stick with it. They're marginal favorites, I think. Yeah, they might have lost a little bit of momentum because of the short break, but still expect RCB to come out on top because they have a well-oiled team this particular season. Even with Josh Hazelwood, I think they know how to win games, which is something that was missing with RCB side in the past.
Okay, so Bharat is going for RCB. ये क्या hairstyle है भाई? उसका hairstyle छोड़, reporting देख. Shubham 7, Rahul Bhakat, Bengaluru turns white today. No, it hasn't. So far, it's still very red. That's what we are getting. Rohit Juglan, which side are you on? Prediction before I close with Gargi.
Always with RCB when I'm in Chinnaswamy Stadium. Apart from playing against Mumbai Indians, I change my side. Otherwise, always for RCB, to win the game. And I have a good record also, supporting RCB. I was the one who was there in the Chennai also when they won after 17 years. Last time I think I was in class 8th or 9th when they beat CSK at their premises, and this time around after 17 years they beat them at their home ground. So I was there last time around when they need a qualification, a serious qualification against a good informed Chennai Super Kings. They again beat them apart, and there were multiple games which I was part of an RCB win. So again just hoping that RCB will win this game against KKR.
Gargi, final words.
I mean, it's no surprise that obviously I'm supporting RCB. And honestly, when it comes to a little bit, when it even comes to the technicalities, I think RCB have an upper hand, and KKR at this point.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
1 second. Somebody is saying raining heavily in Whitefield.
Where is
Bharat Ramraj, it's raining heavily in Whitefield is what Neela Kandan says. How far is that?
That is very far away. Whitefield is quite far away from here. So here in Bangalore, even if it's raining, I give an imaginary example. Even if it's raining here, for example, just 5 minutes or 10 minutes away, it might not be raining. So Whitefield is quite far away.
So don't
the
worry
only
about
Whitefield we want is inside the Chinnaswamy. That's all.
That is correct. Okay, that is correct. So all my guests saying RCB favorites. 20 kilometers away is what Neela Kandan says. 25% stadium should turn in white, says Tejas. We will have to see. Rohit Juglan and Bharat Ramraj will be back at 6:30. Is the stadium gradually turning white? We will keep an eye. We will keep an eye because it's a massive game. And if it does turn white, it'll be quite a spectacle. Thank you, folks. Thank you very much for joining me. Plenty of questions. We'll take more at the 6:30 show. Gargi Raut, Bharat Ramraj, Rohit Juglan, everyone watching. Thank you very much for being a part of this.